Hello there, good morning. It's Sunday morning and I want to film. I received a parcel from Nat Williams. Thank you so much. It was such a surprise. I picked the parcel up out of my PO box yesterday because I didn't go there on Friday. So it would have been there on Friday, but I only picked it up yesterday. And I filmed it straight away last night, and the first one didn't, I mustn't have pressed record, I don't know, but it just wasn't there when I finished and wanted to view whether everything went all right. So I don't know what I did wrong really, but anyway, I had a second go and it was fairly late already, and it just cut out. When I got to the about the middle of the parcel, it cut out. So I only had a little bit of the recording. So I deleted that, and this is my third attempt. So Nat, I'm so sorry. I have already seen what's there, so you won't get my first up reactions. But all I can say is I was going, oh, gee, look at this. Oh, wow, thank you. And you have such beautiful ideas in this lot, which I will show now. But yeah, I just wanted to apologise that I have actually opened the parcel and seen things. I thought about acting out, but then I thought, no, well, that's like on the dishonest side, and I'm not a good actress. So I thought, no, I'll just come out clean, and these things happen. And as you all know, I'm very new at this, and I'm not very good. You can't teach this old dog new tricks real easy. So this was a note from Nat, and I've read that. Thank you so much. And I'll just pop that to the side and open up. And this looks like a homemade envelope. It's absolutely beautiful paper. I love the sort of almost navy with the little floral. Thank you so much. And what's in here is even more amazing. And you must have a little punch or something that cuts out these little stamp-like, and I just think they would be so lovely, like to collage with even mosaic or something, if you cut out colours, pinks and blues and reds, and then you could almost assemble a picture out of it, if you sort of pop them together, and then a floral centre. These could go around the outside like a flower, and then if you have green, it could be a leaf or something. So I really like these little things. I'm going to have to search around, or maybe you can let me know in a note, in a comment, whether that's a punch or is it a little die set that you might have. And then this is another thing that I'm going to copy and make. Does that focus? I'm not sure. I'm blind as a bat. I need new glasses, I think. The little banner on a paper clip, and it looks like you've folded it over, and a stamp on lace. How elegant does that look? I really like that. And then you have some larger stamps here, or stamp-like things. You must have another punch or a way of cutting these out, and I really like these as well. They very much look like a stamp, don't they? And I reckon that makes good ephemera to put in pockets and envelopes and all that. And then I really like these. I think, is this what they call an altered sort of some do it on playing cards. This looks like a dictionary game of some sort, and I love what you've done here. That looks really, really nice. Really good. And And there's another sort of cardboard, and you've layered a picture on there, and that could be me. I used to live on the farm. I just think that looks so like me. And oh, there we are. Was I in frame or not? Yeah, about 7 years ago I sold my farm and built a little house here in the retirement village. And these are 2 little envelopes, and I think they are just the cutest. I really do. You must have some sort of a pattern or a punch or a die that cuts these out, unless you do it by hand. I don't know, you might have a little template, but I'm going to steal that idea too. And I love the little birds. That is so cool. I'll pop these back in here a bit later. I'll just pop them and put them aside. I don't know, my tile seems to rattle today. Actually, I might just pop that under here. See if I can stop the rattle. Here's another envelope, which is very pretty, sort of old world rose bouquets on, which I really, really love too. And I wonder if you handmade that. It looks like it could be homemade. And I love this here in the pink with a bit of bling and a doily, cut out flowers. And is this some of that eyelash trim? I haven't sort of got any of that. I haven't seen it around here either. And a stamp. They're great ideas, you know, like I can look at that and, you know, maybe give that a go myself. Wonderful ideas. And there's yet another envelope, which is really nice too, old world type of look. And inside of it are some undone or unused or whatever. You must have put them in for me to give it a go, to alter these and see what I can come up with. And when I do, I will come online and show you. But thank you so much for that. I don't think I have any of these at all, so that's going to come in very handy. And this one here, when I saw it, I thought of my son. He owns a little coffee shop in Gindra, and it's called the Fox and Brew. So I'm going to do something with this for him. He can stand it on his desk. I occasionally do a thing or so for him. There, you can write on there. Yeah, I have to see what I can come up with, but I'll show you when I do. And this looks like some wallpaper trims, these 2. So that'll come in very handy. I'll have to think of ways to use it. And I think, Nat, you need to come on and show us how you use these bits and pieces. I would love to see you do some more, you know, show and tell. And the process of getting there and how you do it. And this looks to be a card, an invitation. And how handy would this be? This would make a beautiful pocket just on its own already, with the card inside maybe. So that's, like, to me, that's, you know, all it needs really. Maybe put a little flower there or something, but thank you so much for that. And this was really exciting. Actually, I'll show you this first. This page of little birds. When I saw that, I actually yelped out. I was so excited. I love these little wrens. Their tails are just so, they're just the cutest little bird, because I get them around here. I've got a bit of a hedge here along the dining room window, and I have a little bird feeder in there, and they hop up there and have a little pick at the seeds. But also because I can fussy cut them and put them on the stamp like you did. So I haven't haven't got birds that are this tiny. So thank you so much for that. I was really excited. And then all these different napkins or serviettes. This one is sort of reminds me of shabby chic, which is beautiful. This colourful one, I think it's all sort of the same in the 4 sections. And then this apple one, I just love. It looks almost like it's illuminated. You know, the colours are so lovely and bright. Love that one. And equally this one with the grapes. Absolutely love it. Really do. It's beautiful. And I think that's in the 4 sections. Then I have this one. That reminds me of shabby chic again. I don't know what that buzzing noise is. I've got the dishwasher going. There's some olive oil, and that comes in the 4 sections. And this, isn't this beautiful? This is just gorgeous. Which way? This way. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love it. And this is a bit of Australiana. And I'm getting quite a bit of a collection. I thought I might do an Australiana journal actually. And then there's this one, which is really lovely. I really like this one. Lots of ideas for these little, maybe a bookmark, some little journaling. You know, I might actually cut that or one section apart. I think it's the same, yeah. So, and some card making ideas from that one too. And this is absolutely a stunning one. I got such a surprise. I'm so glad I opened it up. Look at that. Can that be seen? Yeah, I think it's on film. So that is just beautiful. I don't even want to cut it apart. I wonder what I can do with it. Frame it. And this is really beautiful. Love this one as well, in the blue tones. And this one. They're all really... ideas just pop in my head straight away. This would be very good at card making. And then I've got this little grass skirt lady, Hawaiian kind of hibiscus, and the borders are very good. I've got an idea for the borders. And then I have a sun-decked chair with butterflies and a field of lavender, I think. And then this is on the other side. And I'm not sure, I don't know if I unfolded this. It's a double, which is really handy. And then we've got these two, tea time and cupcakes, which they're very pretty, very extremely pretty. And I thought, oh, well, maybe one day we meet and we can have tea time together. Who knows what might happen. Then there's this lovely page with a lovely little wren again. And it's very beautiful. I don't want to cut these birds out. I've got to think of something how I can leave that in a page. And that's the opposite. And I think it opens up. Yeah, that's right. So I could actually put that in a journal, couldn't I? And that would be just a page that would open up to. So I might do that with that. And this here, I just love feeling this paper. It reminds me of watercolour paper, and watercolour goes really well on there. You know, if this was in a journal for a person, I might put their name in watercolour somewhere, or maybe their month of a birthday, something like that. And this is the same with that. Love thistles. Absolutely adore it. Yeah. And then you must have got a whiff of whether you heard me say something that I don't have much on cats. In fact, all I have on cats is this. Where's cats? Here we are. This is the only thing I have on cats. A couple of fussy cut pictures. And this is how I keep my either things I want to cut out or have cut out. I just got this from Woolies. It's a expanding file, and I just put cats and dogs and flowers and, you know, what else have I got? Native, butterflies, birds, stamps, botanics, fruit, old world, mice. There's these little, like rabbits. I've got a lot with little mice, teddies, and Peter Rabbit, and that's how I sort of keep a bit of order. Otherwise, it gets quite monotonous where to put everything. And if it's in a box, every time you want something, it's down the bottom. And so these are really fantastic. But these, you just want to cuddle those, don't you? And then there's this page. And that's really interesting. I want to read this before I do anything with that one. And this is very informative. And I thought, just like the little Pokey Puppy journal I did, I put a bit of information in there on how to care for a puppy and how to train it and so on. And this reminds me a bit of that. You know, what's involved in feeding a cat and caring, and what's what and where. And I think I've got some good ideas for these as well, and how to feed them and what to feed them. And this is very good. I love this. And then we have some little florals here. They could be cut out and put onto your stamp-like things. I'll have to get a punch or something, but they would make fantastic stamps, wouldn't they? But then you'd have to lose that. Yeah, oh, that's nice too. Decisions, hey? And this is beautiful. This is one of Edith Holden. I think that's what it is. And they're always beautiful. They're always lovely. And then we have this one, which I love this. It's a wallflower, and I just like those little petals. I have to see if I can grow some and dry them. And then some fish, an old page. Love the feel of this paper as well. Maybe cut it out, put it on some, behind some lace or something. That would be nice, or on top of lace, I should say. And then there's this. Bees, wasps, ants, and sawflies. There you go. And this happens to be a butterfly, I'm sure. But interesting foliage. Then we have these. Termite societies. There you go. How they live. The queen and what she's incised to her workers, it says there. And then all about how butterflies turn. What do butterflies do in wintertime? There you go. I'm going to read some of this. Very interesting. Very interesting topics. Why do butterflies like flowers? Yeah, why do they? I'm going to find out, that's for sure. thank you so much. I don't really know what words to use to thank you. I'm really impressed and touched, Nat. Thank you so much. And, you know, I have ideas about every single thing you sent, so I'll have to get to filming some videos when I'm actually preparing something. So, yeah. Thank you very much, Nat. And, yeah, let me know in a comment where you get those little stamp, whether it's a punch. Yeah, thank you so much. Bye for now.